What if the car you bought with so much excitement is a complete disaster? A vehicle so unreliable that it could break down in the middle of the road at any moment, so poorly designed that people laughed at it, or so terrible that it drove its manufacturer to bankruptcy? Big promises were made, but these cars failed spectacularly. Have you ever heard of them? Which one will be the absolute worst? Stay tuned until the end because witness some of the most disastrous cars in history. Let's dive in. Number 10. In 1950, the Nash Air Flight burst onto the scene with a design that looked straight out of a futuristic dream. Its sweeping aerodynamic curves and unconventional styling were meant to evoke images of modernity and progress in a post-war world. However, while its looks captivated some, the Air Flight's performance and practicality fell short of expectations. It became a symbol of a bold, yet ultimately misguided attempt to redefine what a car could be, leaving viewers with a bittersweet reminder of a time when innovation sometimes outpaced feasibility. Number 9. During the early 1950s, the Kaiser Frazer Henry J was introduced as an affordable vehicle with modest power, boasting engines that produced between 68 and 80 horsepower. Despite its attractive price tag, the car's plain and unremarkable design and underwhelming performance and safety features quickly earned it a reputation as one of the era's disappointments. The story of Henry J is one of high hopes dashed by engineering limitations, but it still resonates with enthusiasts who remember it as a missed opportunity in automotive history. Number 8. In post-war Germany, the Stauner Type K400 emerged as a daring yet flawed attempt to create a compact, economical car. Built using front-wheel drive components borrowed from DKW and powered by a small two-stroke engine, this vehicle was produced briefly between 1950 and 1951. Automotive historian David Burgess Wise even described it as probably one of the worst small cars ever made after World War II. The K400's rushed development, crude design, and underpowered performance tell a cautionary tale of overambitious ideas collapsing under the weight of practical realities. Number 7. Designed in the late 1940s for the American market, the British Triumph Mayflower was envisioned as a compact luxury car. Launched in 1949, its design borrowed elements from high-end markets like Rolls-Royce, yet its proportions were awkward and its engine woefully underpowered. Produced until 1953, the Mayflower quickly became notorious for its heavy, cumbersome feel and unattractive styling. Even famed motoring personalities have dismissed it as one of the ugliest cars ever built, making its story one of misplaced ambition and a design that could not live up to its lofty inspirations. Number 6. At a time when affordability was key, Crosley Automobiles carved out a niche by offering some of the smallest and cheapest cars on the market. Sold through appliance stores rather than traditional car dealerships, these vehicles were a bold experiment in microcar design, yet with engines that barely produced enough power and minimal features, Crosley cars soon earned a reputation for being cheap and cheerful to the point of impracticality. Their story is a vivid snapshot of an era when the race to produce economical transportation sometimes sacrificed quality and reliability. Number 5. In 1958, Ford introduced the Edsel with grand promises and a marketing campaign that painted it as the car of the future. With its controversial horse-collar grille and an array of innovative features, the Edsel was meant to revolutionize the market. Instead, it quickly became synonymous with failure, plagued by quality control issues, confusing pricing strategies, and a design found unattractive. The Edsel's dramatic collapse, which cost Ford hundreds of millions of dollars, remains one of the most infamous lessons in automotive history, embodying the peril of overhyping a product that does not deliver. Do you want to know more and more about the unknowns of the world? So be sure to subscribe and like this video. Number 4. While the Renault Dauphine enjoyed success in Europe, its North American version, produced from 1956 to 1967, was different. Marketed in the United States with promises of French chic and efficiency, the Dauphine struggled under harsh American driving conditions. Criticized for its sluggish acceleration, clumsy handling, and severe rust problems, it became a byword for ineffective engineering. The Dauphine's troubled journey in the US market is a testament to how even a well-designed car can falter if it fails to meet the practical demands of its intended audience. Number 3. Produced in East Germany from 1957 until 1990, the Trabant is a car that encapsulates the struggles of an entire era. With its outdated two-stroke engine, body panels made from a plastic composite, and a design that remained largely unchanged for decades, the Trabant was as notorious for its inefficiency as it was beloved for its quirky charm. Despite its many faults, loud noise, poor performance, and a lengthy waiting list, this car became an unlikely cultural icon, symbolizing the limitations and eventual collapse of the Eastern Bloc while gaining a cult following among collectors. Number 2. The Nash or Austin Metropolitan was introduced between 1954 and 1962 as a compact, stylish second car marketed toward women, blending Nash's bold design cues with British small car engineering. However, its performance and handling fell short, and the ambitious concept ultimately proved to be more of a marketing misfire than a practical solution. Its legacy today is nostalgic charm mixed with the bitter reminder that even innovative ideas must be backed by robust engineering to succeed. Number 1. From 1953 to 1954, the Allard Clipper emerged as an experimental microcar in Britain, featuring a groundbreaking fiberglass body and a modest motorcycle engine. Designed by David Gottlieb and intended for sale through motorcycle dealerships, the Clipper was hailed for its innovative construction and low weight. However, production problems with its fiberglass body and technical issues, such as cooling difficulties and drive shaft weaknesses, doomed the project. The Clipper's brief existence is a dramatic tale of high hopes and rapid disappointment, a bold experiment that ultimately fell victim to its ambitious design flaws.